right, mine. Errol, mine. Earl ain't never ducked nobody, mine. And Earl announced, mine, that he will be fighting, mine, or Dennis Ugas, mine, in April, mine. Let's talk about it, mine. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Earl, the most trillest nigga ever, mine. When he was in my truck, mine, giving me an interview, man, I said, Earl, mine, you got the keys to the city, mine. You got the keys, mine. So Earl told my man's Desi Banks, who had the internet, who do the internet comedian stuff. I think he just dropped a movie too. Hilarious, bro. He's funny. He one of the few videos I watch religiously. He told that he told Earl told him they'd be fighting in April. Now Ugas said on Fox he think it would be March or April. So Earl confirmed it'd be in April. So I mean, well, we got a special video coming later, man. Y'all know when y'all see it, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna give it away, man. But just show you what type of snake some of these dudes is out here, dog. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. You'll know when you see it, cause I'm gonna really get my, I'm gonna really do my thing on this video, bro. I got moves that tells me what to do. Sometimes I'll be looking around. Sometimes I gotta jump back. I gotta kiss myself. My James Brown voice. You know what I'm saying? I got me a move that shows me what to do. I'm gonna really do my thing. Watching this video, man. Y'all think I ain't talented. Y'all about to see the talent jump out. All improv. But, Earl's told Desi Banks is going to go down in April like Young Jock in the video. And cool. He fight in April. How many more times he going to fight a year? Let's say take May, June, July, come back in August. Oh, yeah, he probably fight one. The most of the time I can see him fight in April. No setback. He probably come back in July or August. No setbacks. He probably come back in December. So I only see him fighting one more time a year, bro. Maybe two at the most. If you squeeze it in, he might have to squeeze it in 3 times. But fighting in April, cool. It's a cool little fight, straight. People saying, man, good luck boycotting 3-belt unification. I really don't care. I'm not watching it. When I say boycott, I mean I'm just streaming it. That's it. Keeping it real 100 with y'all. I'm streaming it. This fight really ain't no appetizing fight. Ain't no fight I'm gonna pay for. And I've been consistent. I didn't pay for Sean and Terrence neither. Be real with y'all. I'm only paying for the premium stuff. And boxing has a vague, well, I don't even say vague, it has a watered down definition of premium. Straight up and down. I'm not paying for nothing that I'm not dying to see. When Mayweather fought De La Hoya, who was dying to see, and Mayweather built up each one of those fights that we wanted to die to see him. You know what I'm saying? And it just seemed like if they fight, they fight. They fight, cool. They make it to the ring, I don't care about watching Ugas fight. Born. He put the Orin in born. He's born. Frank Sanchez Jr., he's born. They're born. Why would I pay to watch them niggas fight? I ain't never had to pay to watch Lara fight. You know what I'm saying? Why would I pay to watch? The only one that's exciting was Gamboa and it's Luis Ortiz right now. Why would I pay to watch these dudes fight? Not. You lucky I'm paying my attention to that fight. You know what I'm saying? But April, that's cool. They give Earl some more time to, really assess himself, drop the weight, go through some punishment, see if he can take the punch. Obviously, they're not going to take the headgear off. But if he got injured in headgear last time, which is we don't understand if that's a tough injury to get, to just get, whatever injury was. I heard it wasn't no blown out retina. Okay. And common sense tell you it wasn't no detached retina. That's what it tell you. Common sense tell you if you know that injury, no matter how much medicine involved, it's the eye. You know what I'm saying? So I heard from a very good source that it wasn't a detached retina. I'm not gonna say what his injury was. That's up to it to be true or false. But if he commit to fight Bud, it'd be more interesting. 1 second. If he commit to fighting Bud, it'd be more interesting. But like I said before, we don't even know if we don't even know today announced the fight. You think about it, the fight in April. I don't they want you to pay pay-per-view in February. They want you to pay January, February, and then March seemed to be the time to be off. And then April come back and pay February. The first 4 months they want you to buy 3 pay-per-views as we know it. And then I heard that Andrew Weeze and Wilder is supposed to get it on. Andrew Weeze said he got a announcement coming. So I mean, Charlo fighting in February. I think hopefully he can stand also to be on regular TV. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we gonna be paying pay-per-view out of 3 or 4 months as of right now. And then I really can't remember what else fighters they got. Tank got to come back on pay-per-view. So when is Tank coming back? Obviously, they might be in May, but Canelo gonna have a pay-per-view in May. Or be on his own in May. I don't know what Canelo gonna do. So I mean, we gotta wait and see, man. There's a lot of mystery going on, but Ugas said he thought it was March and April on Saturday. Errol said it's gonna be in April. But right now, if a contract is signed, it's fluid. So if a contract is signed, bro, they don't even know what month they fight in, what date they fight. At least Ugas don't know. He said March, April. So how much communication, how much involved are they in this process other than putting their names on the dotted line? You got to ask yourself that. Then with the virus going around, you know what I'm saying, it could push the fight back. You talking about right now, I don't know what the exact date is, but right now you're talking about January, February, March, April. So you're talking about you lucky if you 15, 14 weeks out, 13, 12 weeks out. You don't know if it could be the beginning of April, end of April. And then also you got AJ that could be fighting in April. You got Fury that could be fighting in April or May. Keith Thurman already going up and going up against the fighting Fresno, Jose Pedraza and Jose Ramirez. Bob Arum said he want to start doing pay-per-view. So I mean, it's all over the place. Who know what day Haney or whenever Camboso fight next? If I'm Bob, I put a fight card on whatever day Errol and Ugas fight. I put a fight card on that day. But you don't know. All this is fluid, man. That's still April-ish. That's still the weather breaking. That's still so So he come back in April. He probably earliest he might come back in July or September. I mean August, September. So he probably fight one more time this year. And then the word is that what's my man's name? Better Bueb and Stanhonis is the co-feature. So they might turn around and have to fight them. So you do a quick turnaround, fight them, and then do a quick turnaround and do something else. Who knows? But ain't no commitment to this to giving you the fight that you want. If there were commitment, I wouldn't mind spending money. If it was a contract signed, they was gonna fight in December, fine. And Bud said, yeah, it's true, I won't mind. But no, man, they keep giving us this boo. I don't care, but y'all don't care about the belts. If y'all didn't care about the belts, y'all wouldn't be calling Tank, who's a regular champion. They just throwing belts out. I don't care about the belts. Been waiting too long. He deserved this type of fight though, Errol. He deserved to kind of gauge himself. He went through, some injuries. And then in the Danny Garcia fight, he really didn't get hurt, didn't get hit. Then you turn around and get injured again. So like I said before, and then on top of that, he got injury issues. Then he got issues with making the weight. So that's what makes this fight intriguing, but he deserved it. This is a tune-up, bro. Call it what it is. Well, how can the unification be a tune-up? Man, it's 1,000 belts, bro. Ugas had a debatable with Abel Ramos on the scorecards. My Henry was debatable. He lost to Sean Porter. Some people think he beat Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? And then he had a dead man in front of him in Omar Figueroa that he couldn't get out of there. So this is a tune-up. If you got a guy that's in front of you like Omar Figueroa, who's a real live punching bag with hand issues right now, you can't get him out of there. Come on, Earl. No, if I do get hurt, this dude ain't gonna finish me. He don't have no killer in him. He had an old Pacquiao in front of him. He couldn't get Pacquiao out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I know if it's close, it's gonna go my way. If I'm injured and it's close, it's still gonna go my way. They just don't like Cubans in boxing. It's the perfect fight for Errol. perfect tune-up fight to gauge. And if he, feel like the weight or the odds issue, then he has to, he has to continue to figure out what his career gonna be after that. But this is as far as injury, this is a low risk fight. This is as low as risk is gonna get in the division. I think Alvarez poses more of a threat to him injury wise. You know what I'm saying? Ugas is just one of them dudes that just play with his food. He play with his food. So, like I said, on so many levels, this is a tune-up fight. And I'm not saying it to be disrespectful, but come on, let's be real. Ooh, everybody calling out Ugas. Niggas at 140. Josh Taylor, he said Josh Taylor almost sent him to the hospital. Everybody calling out Ugas. Eric Connor Ben even calling out Ugas. Nobody had no respect for Ugas as a real champion. Nobody. I ain't, I'm not saying he ain't a real champion, but nobody had respect for him. He don't inflict fear in people. You know his style allows you to steal one. It allows you to steal one. So it is a tune-up. And that's why Errol said, I don't want no tune-ups. He knew Ugas was going to lose. He knew Ugas, if I do get injured or the fight is close, I'm going to pull it out. The boxing world don't like Cubans because the way they fight and whatever the reason it is, they boring. It's a tune-up fight. Well, how can it build people? How can it build before a tune-up fight? It can be. It's 1,000 belts out here. You telling me that you think Ugas is a top 5 welterweight right now? That's bullshit. Top 5 welterweights don't have debatables with Abel Ramos. If you put Jerron Ennis in there with Abel Ramos, Ramos don't make it to the final bell. And Ramos may not make it out the first quarter of that fight. Tell me I'm lying. Ramos probably don't make it out the first quarter of that fight. So he is one of the weakest links up there. Like they were saying, Danny was a top welterweight. Danny ain't made shit shake at welterweight ever. If you line them up, man, in reality, they might not be top 10 welterweights. So you look at the welterweight division, I can name like 5 better welterweights. In my opinion, I think Spence, Terrence Crawford is 2, Ortiz Ennis is 3, 4. And I think Keith Thurman is better than him. 5, depending on where you look at that. But if you want to say Keith Thurman better, but 2F can beat him. I don't care if he beat an old Pacquiao, but that means nothing to me. Pacquiao that been inactive and you still didn't stretch him like he was supposed to. Cody Crowley might give him some issues. Shit, I ranked Josh Taylor up there and I ain't seen him fight at 147 pounds yet. Like I said before, Ugas gets no respect from me. If he beat Errol, then he beat Errol coming off an injury. So he still don't get no respect from me. For me to get some respect, he got to tap Crawford ass. And I know don't get in the ring if you're not healthy, if you Errol Spence. I know that sound. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Why the Crawford fight might happen after Raw, it sound like. But if Errol got injured, if that injury was connected to Danny Garcia, he didn't even really get touched in that fight, bro. Danny couldn't even get no leverage in that fight. If you get injured like that, Ugas should be able to injure him. But I don't have no respect for him as no fighter. He got to earn it, bro. And even he beat Errol, you beat a hurt Errol. Oh, Errol that's struggling with his weight. Errol ain't fought since 2020. You should be Errol Spence. If we keeping a hunt bun, you should go in there and put the beach down, put the beach by Dre on Errol Spence. He should. He beat Pacquiao. I give him much of a chance, but I ain't know Pacquiao gonna come out looking like that. I think I could have scored some points on Pacquiao that night. I think I could have had a triple dub on Pacquiao, but like I said before, on paper, Ugas should win this fight. He fought in September. He fought in a guy that quote unquote had a detached retina. You should win. But because he fighting you because you don't possess you don't forecast no injury, no danger to him. You can punch, but you ain't no vicious puncher. You don't make up for your lack of punch, your lack of one punch and knockout power with value. So like I said before, man, this is a tune-up. And Errol lies, and it's up to Ugas to open up his can of spinach like Papa and show him as you picked the wrong one. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the boxing news. I will check the boxing news welterweight playlist out. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, you want to chop it up, all my social media links there. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook and Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, all my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook and Instagram. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. When you search it now, I got my logo on there. Venmo CJ Good 313. Got my picture on there too. Just my cartoon facial picture. PayPal link in description. Appreciate everybody that hold me down financially. Like, whoa. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, bell icon button, hit all notifications, chance notifications. Peace.